Hey Pokemon fans, Blue here again, and today we're bringing you a Cardinals themed deck after that fiery game against the Packers, and we just won the coin flip, so we're going to go ahead and go first. And so the Pokemon we're using today is Talonflame being our Cardinal, so we did end up mulliganing, but so did our opponent. And I see we're going up against another fire deck. I'm not sure if Macargo is going to be pretty important in that or not, but definitely saw. Okay, so we did draw a few basics. I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with Entei. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and bench our fletchlings. Alright, so let's get this started. We're gonna go ahead and go first, and our opponent started off with an Entei as well, so we're gonna get our battle compressor off and get a few energies in the discard. Let's see, and let's get a blacksmith in there as well. So yeah, this is just after a huge game against Green Bay, and it was a very intense game from both sides. Played very, very aggressive football. So that's what we want to see, you know. Alright, so let's just attach an energy onto our Entei for now and play Shauna. But this Talonflame is actually, and there we go, let's go ahead and pull him up. It can actually hit pretty hard for pretty fast. With the Muscle Band hitting 110, that can 2-hit KO a lot of Megas, really. So we'll go ahead and attach this Muscle Band right there for now. We'll keep on searching into the deck, playing our Stadium, burning off this energy. We're already attached anyways. And so not too much, we'll go ahead and end our turn there. But yeah, that Talonflame hits pretty fast. So definitely a good symbol for the Arizona Cardinals. Looking just like it. Our opponent's playing a Pokemon fan club. And our opponent has a bench lit Leo, so Pyroar is coming out. So hopefully we can get a Talonflame going. So our opponent did grab a Slugma, meaning he hopes to evolve into that Macargo. I didn't really catch its attack though. My opponent benching his own Combat Blaze Entei, so I really don't want to power that thing up, especially since it's still pretty healthy and can attack very fast as well. So we draw into another Entei. Let's go ahead and play Skyla for Rare Candy. Play that Rare Candy and evolve one of our fletchlings. And we'll just power up Entei instead of using it on our Stadium. Don't want to risk the biscuit too early. We'll go ahead and get this attack off. And just 10 short of a knockout. But our opponent did fail to play a Fire Energy last turn. He did evolve onto his Pyroar pretty soon, so he's kind of looking for a switch or double colorless maybe, or even a Blacksmith could get him out of the predicament. But he attached onto the Pyroar. My opponent playing a Pokemon fan club grabbed a Charizard and a Shaman, so if he does end up putting more on his bench, our Entei will start hitting pretty hard, and kind of seemed pretty foolish to start playing all of that early, seeing that I had this to lead with, this Entei. So my opponent passes the turn, and we get a Battle Compressor, which we don't really need. So what I'm going to opt to go for is an Ultra Ball to pull a Shaman out. That'll thin our hand down to 0. Alright, right there on top. Yep, 6 more cards. And we didn't get too much. We did get an Ultra Ball, so do we want... You know what? Let's go ahead and drop another Shaman. Let's keep on searching into this deck. Don't want to drop a Talonflame just because I am looking for a Rare Candy. That would help. And there's our other Shaman. So we did get a Rare Candy. I'll go ahead and evolve him. And they will be ready to attack. Since I have 2 VS Secrets, I can just Blacksmith onto them. So we're in a pretty nice spot for now. I'm going to hold off on that Hard Charm. And just go ahead and knock this Entei out. So even if he sends Pyroar, we'll just end up versus Sickering something away, or even just retreating into Talonflame. No, I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, I don't think my opponent will get the knockout with Talonflame. I mean with Pyroar. So there's some nice fire energies. Oh, and he plays an Escape Row. Who do I want to give him? Go ahead and give him this Talonflame that doesn't really have anything. They have free retreat cost as well, so it's always pretty nice to have that around. So he did attach that Macargo. That Macargo is seeing some action. Let's go see what it does. Flame Burst, attack does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, also hitting 3 Pokemon for 20, and Flamethrower doing 90. Okay, so that Macargo did end up attacking. Let's see. Let's retreat into Entei for sure. And let's see, how much will this do? 20 for each on the bench. He has 5. That's 120, 40. Do we want to attempt? Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and just knock out that Shaman, since that we will be hitting it as hard as possible right now. Oh, we don't have a Lysander in the discard. How is he still in the deck? Let's go ahead and get this Battle Compressor out. See if we can get him out of the deck. Hopefully he's not. There he is. Okay, so he was hiding. Let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of these Battle Compressors and play our second VS Secret. I was pretty lucky that we had that VS Secret in hand. Alright, there's Lysander. And we'll go ahead and grab a Shaman. And attack with Combat Blaze. Was it enough? Just enough. Snagging us 2 more prizes. So we have 2 Hard Charms in hand, and the Entei with the ability to hold 2 tools. So that's pretty convenient for us. But we do need to start attacking that Pyroar with our Talonflame. So we are playing a teammates. He attaches the double color, so he's gonna start swinging. Scorching Fang will knock us out, discarding that. Oh no, he did 90. He doesn't have the muscle band. So it's definitely misfortunate for him. Let's see. Yeah, it's what we have to do. We'll go ahead and retreat into Talonflame. Play a Blacksmith. attack with Brave Bird for 110. So just enough to knock out that Pyroar. We'll grab one more prize. Now we do have 2 prizes remaining, but we can't really one-shot that Houndoom, and he does attack pretty fast. So let's see who he's powering up. Yeah, he powered up that Pyroar, so he's gonna attack me for 90. Yeah, that will knock me out. Yeah, so that was a knock. We'll go ahead and promote our Talonflame and retreat into whatever we want to after we draw. So our opponent did knock out our Talonflame with the Pyroar. So let's see. We need a VS Seeker. So let's go ahead and toss that Fire Energy. Not quite what we needed, but let's go ahead and start discarding a few of these things. Don't like playing all these items like that, but when you have to, I mean, hopefully our opponent doesn't Starling Megaphone us right now, but that's what we had to do. So not really everything we needed, but we'll go ahead and start attaching some Fire Energies. Yeah, I'll give one to Talonflame, and I'm gonna retreat into Entei and let him have that Entei. Just because we don't want to lose that Talonflame, since it will attack and just be enough to knock it out if we can end up grabbing a Muscle Band. Let's see how many we've gone through so far. We should have another one in the deck for sure. That's all I'm looking for. The opponent did proceed to attack for 60, enough to knock us out. And what should we go for? Yeah, we'll go ahead and promote Talonflame. Let's see where we want to go from there. So we did get a VS Seeker, so that's pretty good. Let's attack and wait, yeah, let's see how many Muscle Bands we should have. So there's 1 in the disc, 2 in the discard. So we should have 1 more if it's not prized. Let's see, let's go ahead and opt for Skyla. There she is. Come on, Muscle Band, don't be prized. And there it is, perfect. So we'll ensure the knockout on that Pyroar. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and yep, just attack. No need to do anything else. That Magcargo will knock us out with the Flamethrower attack. But he promotes his Litleo, so another Pyroar will be able to do the same as well. So he plays a Blacksmith. Just enough to knock us out. I'm not too sure what we want to do from here. Let's go ahead and promote our Entei. He'll be able to take a few hits. So it's definitely coming down to the wire now. And alright, yeah, hopefully our opponent doesn't get rid of any of our energies. We'll go ahead and, yeah, grab onto those 2. Attach an energy, play our Blacksmith, and hopefully next turn we'll be able to VS Seeker for something we need, or for the win at least. Yep, and we'll go ahead and just use Flame Screen. I'm not sure if it'll still reduce the damage we take or not. If Power's ability stops that as well as the damage. So my opponent digging into his deck as well. Oh, my opponent puts a 0-6, gets rid of one of our tools. And my opponent taking his time to end his turn. There he goes with the attack. Alright, so he got, let's see how much energy. He has 110 HP. So we will knock him out. Let's ensure that we have a Hexmaniac. Yep, Hexmaniac is in there. So we'll go ahead and just attach an energy. And we'll type in GG. And go ahead and play off the VS Seeker. Grab onto that Hexmaniac. And attack with Heat Tackle. So we do end up dodging that damage. So that was the first game with our Cardinals themed deck. So hopefully we can get another win in. So I'll come back to you with that. So stay tuned. Alright, Pokemon TCG fans. So we're here against 27 Allen, running a Psychic and Water deck, it seems, and colorless, perhaps a Shaman. We're going to call the coin flip. So let's go ahead and see if it's heads. And it's taking a while to decide. And we won the coin flip. We call it right. We'll go ahead and lead off going first. So that's pretty good. Hopefully we can get to evolve first. And we did mulligan. But our opponent seemed to as well. So he has a Judge, a bunch of hammers, 0-6, AZ. Not too sure what he's running, but definitely very disruptive. Hopefully we give him a pretty hard time though, since we are a pretty fast deck as well. Okay, so we're going to start off with an Entei. So that's not too bad. Alright, so our opponent just has a Jinx. So let's go ahead and get as aggressive as possible. And we'll toss 2 energies in a Blacksmith, getting any Blacksmith play ready. And we have another Battle Compressor. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of those supporters in here. Like Pokemon Fan Club, if we need that, we'll grab it. We have 2 Skylas, so I'm not sure if we need to get rid of that just yet. Didn't see Lysander in there. Hopefully he's not prized. I'm gonna grab a Skyla for now. Hopefully we run into Lysander in the front. Nope, no Lysander, so we'll go ahead and toss those 3 in the deck out as much as possible. Next Battle Compressor, we'll get rid of any other Battle Compressor, and we have multiples of all these cards in hand, so we'll go ahead and get a Sycamore off to see if we can get anything else, maybe something on the bench ready to evolve next turn. So we did get a Fletchling and 2 Fletchlings, Ultra Balls, Rare Candies, everything we needed, even the Stadium. I'll hold off on the Stadium for now since I don't even have a Fire Energy to play it, but we do have a VS Seeker to power anything up. That Muscle Band as well, hold off on that. I could start attaching it, but our opponent can't put a Head Ringer on Entei or anything else. So I'm not too worried about that, just a little more worried about was that 0-6 and Starling Megaphone, things like that. Hopefully our opponent, I'm not too sure what I want to do. Opponent grabbed a Crushing Hammer. Yeah, he's gonna start dropping those hammers. So he missed the first one. He might have another one in hand. He has a pretty big hand. He drops Seismitoad, so that's what he's running. So we need to get as many items as we can off as possible. So I might just Ultra Ball for a Shaman to try to get another Talonflame going without having to use our VS Seeker. So hopefully we can get an attack off and knock out this Jinx after getting a Blacksmith going. So our opponent playing a Shaman as well. So he's definitely extending his turn. Not too sure what else he's running. He hasn't played a stadium either, so I kind of wanted to break his before I played mine. He touches an energy, possibly just retreat. So it's not too bad that we'll start swinging on this Entei, since he won't even one-shot us with a Quaking Punch with the Muscle Band. I'd only do 100 after weakness. And I believe Talonflame is weak to Electric, so our opponent is red carding us this perfect hand. So we still get an Ultra Ball and a VS Seeker, which is very, very nice. We'll hold on to that Muscle Band for now. We'll go ahead and toss that hand, hold on to that VS Seeker. We'll grab Shaman and play the VS Seeker for now, turning it into a Blacksmith. Hopefully we draw an energy after that so we can start attacking on this Seismitoad. So it's not too bad that our opponent played that first. Like I said, we will get to 2 hit before he will. So let's hope for that fire energy, guys. And yes, please draw us onto more cards. So we did get that fire energy and an Ultra Ball. I kind of want to play it. Let's go ahead and play that. And a VS Seeker. No, I don't want to get rid of VS Seeker. I'm going to get rid of the switch. I don't mind. I believe that's our last switch as well. So I'm going to have to really be careful with that. And we'll grab onto a Talonflame for now. Or should I do a Fletchender? No, I'll go ahead and grab that. Oh, so our opponent conceded. Wow, I'm not too sure why he would want to concede. So it wasn't too good of a match. I'm gonna go ahead and look for another one. Hopefully we can get another good one in for you guys. So stay tuned for more Cardinals fun, you guys. All right, Pokemon fans. So we're here against Lucky Blocker 690, running a pure water deck. So we are calling the coin flip again, and let's see if it's Tails Never Fails. And we won the coin flip. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go first. That's pretty lucky. So like I said, we can start evolving as soon as possible and start getting those Talonflames running into our opponents. And so we did end up getting a basic, so no mulligan for 9. I believe our opponent did. Okay, yeah, so we'll go ahead and start off with our Fletchling. And our opponent running Stevens, Team Flare Grunts, Energy, Double Colorless, so semi-disruptive deck seems. Maybe a Seismitoad again, perhaps. So let's go ahead and draw onto our card. And another stadium. So our opponent is start off with a Regice, and so let's go ahead and get one of our stadiums off, and let's see what else we want to play. Yeah, let's go ahead and play this Pokemon Fan Club, and we'll grab onto a Fletchling and an Entei, or you know what? Let's go ahead and trust in all of our Cardinal symbols going off. So let's grab 2 more Fletchlings. We have draw supporters, and we'll go ahead and start. Which one should we power up for now? I actually will play the Scorched Earth since I have that energy retrieval in hand, but we don't need to do that anyways. So let's go ahead and attach an energy onto that Fletchling, and you know, let's go ahead and give it a Muscle Band so we can't start doing any damage off onto this. No, we can't attack just yet. We are going first. So we will end it there. We're ready to get aggressive. Okay, so our opponent did immediately counter our stadium, playing a Skylab of his own, probably getting a Ultra Ball. So a Dive Ball. That's our opponent searching. Another Regice. So I didn't want to show that we have that Combat Blaze Entei in here. I mean, even though we are weak to it, hopefully we can see it pretty late, and he has a good bench for us. We didn't get what we needed, so let's counter this stadium and play that energy retrieval. We will only get 1 energy, but we're gonna spend it on our stadium anyway, so hopefully we get onto a better card before we have to use our supporter. So we didn't see a rare candy. Let's see, how do we want to play a Sycamore or a Shauna? Let's even attack this. And let me see how many talent flames are. So we still have plenty of other cards in our discard pile. So let's go ahead and get all those supporters and the discard and everything. Play Sycamore. See what else we can get. So we grabbed an Ante. That's perfect. But we failed to get an energy, so that's not what we wanted. We'll go ahead and evolve our lead Fletchling into a Talonflame. And we'll even, let's Grand Loop, get us a few more cards, and retreat into, yes, I would like to switch. He'll get a knockout, and yeah, he'll get knocked out as well. So let's go ahead and just sacrifice one of our Fletchlings, one that doesn't have anything attached to it. Who knows, maybe that Hard Charm will come in handy. So we do have another Muscle Band as well. So our opponent playing a Pokemon Fan Club, so that's pretty good for us. Well, that's what he grabbed with his Steven, so maybe next turn he'll play that. So he's gonna Resistance Blizzard, like I said, knocking that out. And let's go ahead and promote our Talonflame, get him going now. Our Talonflame is actually weak to fire as well, so that's not too good. We did grab Shaman, so that's perfect. No fire energy just yet. Let's see if we can. Okay, yeah, let's toss that. And get rid of Hexmaniac. Let's use Lysander. Yep, we have Lysander in the deck. And we should have, let's go ahead and make sure that we have energies in the discard. Alright, so let's go ahead and just put one more in there. That won't hurt us too bad. And let's see, what do we want to do? So we will be short of a knockout against this Regice. We have to evolve. Let's see. I'm gonna, yep. Let's grab an Ultra Ball. And let's see, show all cards. Make sure we have a Shaman in the deck. Yeah, so Shaman's definitely in there. So let's go ahead and grab that Ultra Ball with that. So should we grab onto another Shaman? No, let's go ahead and grab onto Talonflame. Yeah. We have Shaman, so that should grab us a Fire Energy before we have to use a supporter. Well, since we did use our supporter. Okay, so we did grab pretty much what we needed. Yep. Go ahead and attach an energy onto Ante and yeah, attack with Grand Loop. Yep, retreat into this Talonflame. So hopefully that one will be able to live a resistance blizzard after their weakness. My opponent definitely hoping to get a muscle band. And I do remember seeing my opponent get that Pokemon fan club. So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and play that. Put more Pokemon on his bench. If we need to, we will Ultra Ball for that Combat Blaze. That Combat Blaze Entei. So our opponent grabbing another Regice and a Glalie EX. So we put a double colorless on the other bench, Glalie. So he didn't knock us out perfect. He wasn't able to. That's just what we wanted. So let's go ahead and start attacking with yeah, that Entei will be able to get us to knockout if he doesn't resist. No, he doesn't resist. So let's go ahead and attach an energy and play VS Seeker. So this is definitely going our way today. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use Blacksmith. Onto Entei, and we'll retreat. And let's see, do we need to play the Ultra Ball? I don't think we need to do just anything else for now. Hopefully we avoid that damage. Oh, and we do avoid the damage, so we do still have a healthy Entei. So we're taking our first prize. So definitely a familiar deck I'm facing. But sadly, it is our weakness, so he's definitely got the edge on this one. So he's going to promote that Glalie EX. It didn't have any energy, so I'm not too sure why my opponent opted to go that route. If I want to, I may even start. Our opponent did Ice Breath, and he got the head, so that's horrible. But we do have a switch, so it's kind of not for him. So let's go ahead and switch into one of our Talon Flames. And what do we want to do now? We can start attacking this guy right here. You know, I think that is what I want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna just start attacking so that we don't have to waste anything else, and we're still in a pretty good spot after this. So let's go ahead and do Brave Bird. I'm not fearing if we get knocked down next turn, since it'll only be 2 prizes, and we did soften up an EX, so that will put us in the lead. And that Resistance Blizzard without the muscle band from that benched Regice. So our opponent isn't going to knock us out just yet. He may switch though. Now our opponent goes for Ice Breath and got it again. Okay, so now we're definitely in a tough spot. We have a Paralyzed. We have 2 Ultra Balls. Let's see if we have... how many switches have we gone through already? Oh no, that's 1. Yeah, so we should still have 1 more. I'm gonna play an Ultra Ball to search the deck. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And we'll toss. I'll toss this Pokemon. Let's go ahead and see all cards. So our deck's looking real thin. No switch in there, so we have a switch prize. Let's see what else we can go for. We can grab another Entei. Oh no, that's not what we wanted. Yeah, let's go ahead and just drop Shaman. See how far we can extend this play. I believe we're gonna lose this Town Flame, but that's not too bad just yet. Who do we want to promote? My opponent doesn't have too big of a bench just yet, but let's go ahead and bench this Entei for now, just in case we need to switch into him. We'll promote him. We haven't played a supporter just yet. So I believe I'm gonna blacksmith. Yep. Oh, I can't blacksmith until that's knocked out. Oh, that's horrible. Let's just end our turn right there. Oh, so my opponent's healing. That's how much HP he has left. Oh, he's healing even more. He's 120. Yeah, so he's almost completely healed. Now he's 150 HP. But he missed on the paralysis. So we will knock out with Entei. And so let's go ahead and retreat. So we didn't even end up losing our Pokemon. We'll go ahead and retreat into our Entei. Let's make sure that he has a Muscle Band. Yeah, the Muscle Band will ensure us a 150 hit. So that will get us the knockout. I'm not too sure how we ended up doing that, but it came perfectly. I don't want to mess up the hand anymore. So let's go ahead and just attack with that Heat Tackle. Yep, just enough. And we avoided the damage. So definitely coming through for us against that Glalie EX. So we got another Battle Compressor and a Fletchling. So I don't feel too bad about discarding this hand. I mean, I kind of wish I had a little more bench space so I could play that Fletchling since I do have the rare candy in hand, but my opponent went for the Ice Beam. So definitely going for Paralysis, and he missed that one as well. Let's see, so we did get a VS Seeker. I'm not too sure how I want to go about playing that one. Yeah, I don't really need anything else. I'm going to go ahead and play a Lysander. I'm going to snatch up that fully powered Regice and just knock that out instead. Yep, so I'll go ahead and Heat Tackle one more time. And we take that damage. Not too bad though. Let's see if we can grab that switch since we are kind of facing. Now we'll probably get knocked out, so it doesn't really matter. We got another Fire Energy, so that's good. Okay, our opponent got that Resistance Blizzard off. So I'm gonna actually promote this Talonflame right here. Just because I really don't have to do too much else. I'm gonna even attack with it full force. But that'll knock itself out, so let's not do that. But we did get another Talonflame going. I'm gonna actually retreat and attack with this one since this one will survive. And hopefully next turn we can knock it out. Yeah, we're just 10 short of a knockout. Our opponent will proceed to knock us out, but he definitely wants a bench Pokemon, or it will be GG for him. Sadly, I don't. Yeah, even our Entei can start swinging. Oh, and our opponent missed it, so that's GG for him, definitely. I'll go ahead and let him know. And that's another victory for our Cardinals theme deck. Yep, nothing else we need to do. Wait, will I get it? Let's see. Yeah, it sure will. All he needed to do was stall. Yeah, he could have. We were at 4 cards since we did go through our deck pretty fast. But I mean, this is a pretty fast deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our Cardinals themed deck in lieu of them winning that big game against the Packers. So hopefully they bring us home the trophy, you know. And so this is definitely Blue signing out for Poke Rivals. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.